QuickBooks Pro Plus Desktop 2022 OneNote Presentation Backup File. Let's get into it with Intuit's QuickBooks Pro Plus Desktop 2022. If you have access to OneNote, would like to follow along, not required to, but if would like to, we're in the icon left-hand side, Topic Introductions, 1616 Backup File tab. Also note, take a look at the Immersive Reader tool. Topic Introductions, also in the text area, same name, same number, but with transcripts that can be translated into multiple different languages, either listened to or read in them. Same name and number as presentations as well. Topic introductions designed to give an introduction to the topic, provide screenshots, links when applicable, and give accounting background to complement the presentations. Screenshots can be used to follow along with the presentations if you don't have access to the software at that point. Closing the icon on the left-hand side, we're looking at the backup screenshots here for the backup files, starting with the desktop screenshot of the desktop showing the icon that opens up the software, and then the data file. The backup file will be another file, which will be a zipped type of file, which will look kind of like the data file here, but not exactly. It'll be a backup file, and you will not be able to open the backup file directly, but we'll have to unzip the backup file, restoring the backup file. Within the QuickBooks software, you can go to the File dropdown, the company backup or backup company, and then you can create the backup from here. This is the backup process. We're going to be taking it to the local backup as opposed to the online. You can look at the options for the online as well. Here are the options for the local backup. The browse would take us to where we want to be putting the backup file. Add the date time. This is a nice feature because it'll give the timestamp to the backups, which helps you to find and locate the latest backup. You got the limit number of backup copies, 3. That means after 3 files, it'll start to delete the backup files after that point. Remind me to back up when I close my computer will give you a helpful reminder. If you have that option on, complete verification, quicker verification, no verification, the default is the complete verification. Next item would be to save it. We're just going to save it at that point in time. Then it's going to locate on our desktop. If you go to the desktop, you're going to check out this is the actual QuickBooks software. This is the backup file. It's labeled here as a backup file. If you have an extension for it, it would be a QBB file instead of a QBW file. You can see it looks close or similar, at least in color, to the data file, but it's slightly different. The data file being up here looking like that. The backup file being down here looking like that. You can't open up the backup file directly, but would have to restore the backup file. Not too difficult to process, but you need to restore it in order to use it.